everybody, welcome back here to Universal Studios in Orlando, although it feels a little bit more like we're in Michigan right now than Orlando, Florida. I mean, it's kind of cold. I do got my coat on, she's got a sweatshirt on, or sweater, I don't know what you call that. But, okay, I'll be honest, it's only like 65 degrees out, but it feels cold. It feels cold. We're here, it's Christmas week, and we're just curious to see how bad it is during Christmas week. Conversely, we were just at Magic Kingdom the other day for Christmas week, and it was insanely busy. Like, don't go to Disney World that week busy. It was insane. So we came over here because we wanted to compare and contrast. We want to see, is it as bad over here or is it less crowded? So just in case you're thinking about planning a vacation here for Christmas week, could be good information to know. So let's get going. As I said, we were at Magic Kingdom the other day, and it was so crowded you couldn't even move. It was really bad. Here, I'll throw up a quick video that I took of the experience. This was sort of during waiting for the fireworks. It was crazy. You literally could not move. You couldn't even get anywhere around. So it gets so crowded at Disney. So far, since we've walked into Universal, it hasn't been bad. But it does close in a couple of hours. The parade has already gone by. You can see on the ground here all of the confetti and everything that they throw out there gets shot out basically during the parade. So the parade is over, and I will say usually there is a ton. Hey, those people were really dedicated. They just brought their luggage here and said we're getting every minute we can at Universal. So I'd say during the parade it gets really crowded right here, but right after the parade it pretty much clears out. So far, it hasn't been bad. We're going to take a look at the wait times and see how brutal they are. I'll be curious to sort of compare and contrast, because at Magic Kingdom, it was tough. Well, given the fact that we can walk down here, down the street here, without having to dodge people every 3 seconds, I'd say it's not nearly as crowded as it was at Disney the other day. I've definitely seen it busier at Universal than right now. So far, so good, but we haven't gotten to the Wizarding World yet. That's going to be the real test when we get over there. Well, The Simpsons is only 25-minute wait, so really that's not too bad. I mean, it's not like the best, but it's definitely not the worst.
Now we're going to head into Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley, that's hard to say. And that's going to be the real test, because that's where the majority of people who are coming over to the Universal side are going. And there's always, as soon as you walk in, a lot of times, if it's really crowded, you can't even move. You have to dodge everyone. But sometimes there's hardly anybody in there, so we'll see how this goes.
All right, here we go. Here's the test. We'll come around this corner here and see what we find. Zip. Well, not too bad yet. Honestly. I mean, it's a little crowded, but it's not horribly crowded. I wonder if the dragon just went off recently, because usually there's pretty good amount of people standing here with their phones out, and I don't see anybody. I see most people walking out direction, so I'm wondering if the dragon recently went off. But it's really not too bad. Let's check out the ice cream line. How long is that? It hasn't been wrapped around the corner lately, which has been nice. That's how you know it's pretty crowded here too, when the ice cream line's wrapped all the way around this corner. Usually it's wrapped all the way down to here. But so far I'm not seeing that. Yeah, no. It's just right here, so it's just barely coming out the door, so not too bad. Oh, why am I not surprised? Look who I found in here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How come every time I come here, this is where I find you guys hanging out? I came back outside. They're still in there waiting for their ice cream because I'm wearing all this winter coat stuff, winter gear, because it's kind of cold outside. But inside the ice cream place, it was blazing hot. So I had to come back out. But they did say when they got in line that it was wrapped all the way around the building and down there, down the street. So good. That stinks for them. Luckily, I got here later. So yeah, that means it's kind of busy. Ooh, I just looked at Gringotts time. Ooh, check this out. Yeah, 100 minutes for Gringotts. I don't know about that, honestly. It ain't that good of a ride, I don't think. So for me, 100 minutes. There's a lot of people here waiting, trying to decide if they're going to get in the line. I just heard those people right there saying, they had asked, they said, if we get in line when it says 100 minutes and there's not that many minutes left before the park closes, can we still get in line? They said, yeah. They said, you can get in line 1 minute before we close, even if it says 100 minutes. So yeah, that's a bit crowded, 100 minutes for Gringotts. Okay, it's getting pretty crowded right here. I can barely walk through the square. Like, literally barely walk through here. There's so many people. Find some open space. I don't think there is any. Let me go over by the bathroom, maybe. Let's go in the let's go into Magical Menagerie. I haven't gone in here for a while. It's a cute little store that has like a bunch of like basically all the animals and stuff from Wizarding World, Harry Potter, and ooh, it has E.T. too. Okay, E.T.'s not from here. And it has like the Fantastic Beasts things in here. A lot of the little creatures, merchandise for the creatures. Yeah, here's some of the Fantastic Beasts merchandise. I haven't seen the latest Fantastic Beasts movie, but I'm guessing this thing here, the bendable bow truckle, must be important in the movie or something, because they have like a lot of merchandise for it. I wonder, is it like Groot or something for Fantastic Beasts? I haven't seen the movie. Is he super important? Hey, there's that thing from the Hagrid's ride. Yeah. Not like a huge fan of the Fantastic Beasts movies, to be honest. I feel like the Harry Potter movies were a lot better. Hey, they got Bugbeak. Bugbeak. Very, very blurry Bugbeak. Wow, this is okay. There's Bugbeak. It's like super blurry. I like these little like creature things they have here. They're kind of hard to find because they usually only have one or two in different stores, and you kind of have to, yeah, this is number 6, you have to find them. And they also have the Ukrainian Iron Belly Dragon. And this is number 5. So yeah, it's hard to find these. I can't usually find them very often, but I've got a couple of them. I just talked to the team member, and she said they have 5 different ones. She said she thinks they always have the same 5. I'm always looking to see what, because they have different ones at different stores. But she seems to think there's only 5 and there's always the same 5, which is weird to me. I thought they kind of rotated in and out, but she said they're kind of specific to the store. But she said over here at Wise Acres, which is basically the exit to Gringotts, that they actually have all 5 of them. So they only have 2 in that store. But she said they have all 5 in here, so I'm going to go over here real quick and look. Well, I'm looking and I see the Ukrainian Iron Belly and Bugbeak again, and then I see the Basilisk, and then I see the Gringotts Goblin. I see him in there, and then I see Dobby. But I'm like 98% sure that we've gotten different ones here at the Universal Parks. Just not necessarily in this store. So I think I'm right that they kind of rotate throughout the year. Shit, there's 24 different unique ones in the collection. But I swear, like several months back, they had some different ones than just those 5. They have a really good collection of stuff in here that you can get. Look, there's the egg, the siren egg from the Goblet of Fire. I wonder if it opens up and makes lots of loud screaming noises. Somehow I don't think so. Oh, I just heard the dragon go crazy out there again. Look, they have some sort of Quidditch chess game. Got a goblet down here. That water looks very familiar there, doesn't it? That's what he uses to scoop out the water of that, the Horcrux thing or whatever. He's like drinking it, that like shell that he uses in the movie. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Kind of like movie memorabilia almost that you can buy. It's a cool night bus sweatshirt. Extra large. Is there anything on the back of it?
No. That's why I like it, because it's just...
Yeah, it's cool. It's $62, but we also get 20% off, so it looks pretty cute. We just went in the Globus Mundi Travel Agents, and this store is actually really cool. It's got some really cool like things in it with regards to all the travel. It's got like the Hogwarts Express, and it's got a lot of stuff about the brooms here. If you look at it, it says, have multiple people in your family? We have the solution. It says Fombus Station Wagon Broom, the new one. Look at the picture. It's like a giant broom with lots of seats on it. And then you look up here, all the way up here, and look. There are brooms up in the sky. They have multiple seats on them. They got a 4-seater broom, a 3-seater, a 2-seater broom up there. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. It's neat.
We're going to go over here and look at the train because we're thinking about going over to the other side to Islands to ride Spider-Man. But I have a feeling it's going to be long. Typically, it's super, super long. Let's go see. And it's 60 minutes. Not riding it. I guess we're walking over there.
Kind of knew that the wait for the train was going to be way too long, but we were walking by it anyway. Because this park closes an hour before Islands of Adventure. Whenever that's the case, within an hour of this place closing, that train, insane. Like a zoo. Like, you might as well not. By the time you get on the train to go over to the other park would be closed. Which always confuses me. I'm like, why would you wait in that line to get on the train to go to the other park just to be closed on the other side? I mean, obviously, if you just want to ride the train to get the experience of the train, I get it, but you're better off walking over. And I think that's actually what we're doing, unfortunately. Well, 50 minutes for Mummy. That's a bit too long for my taste. But I do love that ride, but 50 minutes, nah. Because honestly, if we just waited a little while, it would be probably down to 15. This is a surprise. I'm just here at Despicable Me, and it's only a 25-minute wait. I'm surprised. That means it's not very crowded. We're heading over to Islands of Adventure. The long way. The walking way, because the train is a zoo, but we're going to hoof it over. Maybe ride a couple rides. See how busy it is over on the Islands of Adventure side. Universal really wasn't too bad, honestly. We got a little concert going on over there. Huh. I mean, I don't lie. City Walk looks awfully cute at night. It really does. I like all the lighting and everything. What does everybody think of the Chocolate Emporium? Are you fans? Have you ever eaten there before? They do have a walk-up. You can just walk in there and get all the desserts, like the milkshakes and the cookies and everything. You can just go right in there, grab it. You don't actually have to eat there. You don't have to wait in line. But if you are going to eat there, I definitely recommend getting a reservation. But what does everybody think of it? Do you like it? Do you think it's worth the money? It's super cute, that's for sure. And I do think I kind of feel like the food's pretty decent. If you're a milkshake fan, though, that's definitely a place to go. We're in Islands of Adventure Bound. The question is, where are we going? I have no idea where we're going.
Okay.
I just know they said, let's go over to Islands of Adventure, so we came over.
We We just came into Islands of Adventure. By the way, there are a zoo of people coming out. There's a lot of people leaving, which is good for us. We're headed to Spider-Man. That's Max's favorite ride here, and it's actually my favorite ride at Islands of Adventure also. So we are going... My kid's behind me, I'm distracted. So we are going to go head on over there. I don't know how long the wait's going to be. Hopefully not too long. My guess will be 25 minutes, maybe 30. I don't know, we'll see. And then after that, I think we're headed to Bubba Gump for dinner because Wendy and Austin leave Wednesday and they really want to eat there. So we're going to head on over there and see if we can get in. And we have the Landry's, so hopefully we don't have to wait. You get to the front of the line basically when you get a Landry's card. You pay $25 for it, but you get $25 off your first meal, so it's basically free. And not a lot of people know about it. And you can use it at all the Landry's restaurants. So, we're headed on over here.
Was Spider-Man your idea?
Yeah.
If this has a long wait, we're out. We're bagging. We're bagging.
I want to check.
Actually, yes, we could be checking. We could check them. We could check the app, and we would already know what the wait time is. We wouldn't have to walk all the way over there. But for some reason, it wasn't working.
No.
I bet it's only 20. I'm gonna guess 20. What are you guessing?
90.
90?
No.
This, if you're right, we're out. We're writing something else. All right, here we go. What do we got? What's the verdict? Ooh, I was close. 25 minutes. Although, to be honest, the line's looking a little long. Like, it looks a little longer than 25 minutes. Oh, no, it's fine. I thought we were going back here. When we go back there, no thanks. That's a no-go for me. But this isn't bad. Saved your life. I got you jacking yourself, Austin, on camera. You just got your... This is why you don't run through those. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed this before, but if you're looking in the Spider-Man room, in the waiting room here, if you look up on the ceiling, there's a spider. See? It's a spider. It has 8 legs. It's basically a spider on the ceiling. Very neat, right?
Yes, of course. Hey, what's going on? What was that?
We got off Spider-Man, and somebody, Max, I think, said, why does it look like those people are soaking wet like they just got off Dudley Do-Right? And that's been under refurb. But now we're walking by Dudley Do-Right, and it's open! It just reopened today, apparently. I have no idea why anyone would be on it right now, considering it's very cold out. But apparently it's running. So yeah. I'm gonna take a pass on that though, if I'm being honest. Wow, there's actually people on that one too. Oh yeah, no. That's it's too cold, too wet. No thanks.
Oye, cola, loco, antoya, bera, Ilyana, balokawe.
In case you couldn't tell, we hopped on the Kong ride. It's only a 15-minute wait. I think it's probably just going to be walk-on, which is awesome because I like walk-on. We'll find out. I mean, so far, I'm pretty far in the queue and I haven't had to wait yet. But no, yeah, it's walk-on. Look at this dodgy worm in here.
I'm tired of getting the runaround. I want to talk to Wallace right now.
Sick.
I already told you.
That thing is sick.
It's not available. Well, he better get himself available right quick if he doesn't want to.
Look at it, yeah, it works.
Yeah, like this. Just get it up.
We made it our way over to the Wizarding World on the other side, and there's really not that lot. There's not a lot of people here even now. In fact, we just went by the fireworks, sort of the castle projection show, and usually they're really, really strict about where you're standing. It's one-way traffic only from Jurassic Park. They will not let you walk from Jurassic Park over into Wizarding World when the fireworks show or the castle projection is running. Today they were just letting people go right through. It did say no vehicle traffic though, so I'm assuming that meant any mobility vehicles or whatever weren't allowed to go across that bridge. You had to go around, but for everybody else you were allowed to just walk through, which was odd to me because it's not usually been like that. I think it's because it's not as crowded today. So yeah, just again another indicator that it's not that bad here right now. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Well, as you can see, we are not at Universal anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy.
We're close though.
We are at Five Guys. So, and you're like, why are you recording at Five Guys? So, cool story. We were going to go to Bubba Gump. We were on our way to Bubba Gump. We were hungry. We were going to do the Bubba Gump. And we do use the Landry's card at Bubba Gump, which gets us in immediately. Like, we usually don't have to wait. So, definitely use that Landry's card. But we have 7 people, and it only works for up to 6 people. So, we knew we were going to have to wait. And then they were like, it's an hour. And we were like, so we were like, all right, fine. We'll wait the hour. So, we waited about 45 minutes. And then apparently, either someone pulled the fire alarm or there was an actual fire of some kind. So the entire restaurant got cleared out. And then we had to wait for the fire department and all that. And we were like, I think it's time to go. People were coming out with their food and eating on the ground. We were like, okay, I think by the time the fire department gets here, by the time they reload the restaurant, start making everyone's food over, because any of the food that was burning or was wasted, I guess. I was like, it's going to be at least another hour before we get to sit down. So we were like, okay, I think it's time to go. So here we are at Five Guys. We decided to call an audible and get some Five Guys grub. So I will say that I think the crowds that were there, it was not too bad. I feel like the rides weren't too bad. It was only an hour wait for 7 people at Bubba Gump, and I think it really would have been less, but the fire alarm threw that out the door. But so I don't think it was horrible. It wasn't bad. Now, here's the thing. Until you've done Halloween Horror Nights at Universal, you don't know what crowds at Universal are. Now that we've done Halloween Horror Nights so much, I never think it's crowded at Universal. So I don't know. We're going to come back, I think, in a few days when it gets on the other side of Christmas. I feel like the week after Christmas is going to be worse than the week before Christmas, because some people are still like finishing school up, or they're finishing their work days up, and then they're going to take that break. But overall, it wasn't better. It wasn't bad. It was better than Disney. But it definitely wasn't near Halloween Horror Nights. Now I'm telling you, they need to do something about Halloween Horror Nights. It's insane. Waiting for food, drinks, booths. How the haunted houses, the rides, everything is rough. So there you have it. Not too bad. The week before Christmas, a lot better at Universal than it was at Disney, in my opinion. Thanks for joining us. Until we see you next time, the Noble Way.
It's easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.